G'day everyone, Mitch Williams here for HF and Almedia, taking a look at all the action from round 14 this weekend. The weather held off and gave us some ripping conditions for footy and netball. First in footy, we head up to Mortlake for this week's Hampton League Live Match of the Day. I had the pleasure of being behind the camera for this match, and what a cracking game we were blessed with. Terang Mortlake had a 1-goal lead in a low-scoring affair in the first quarter, but the Seagulls had the halftime lead by a goal thanks to 3 goals in the term from Matt Sully. The Seagulls got out to a hot start in the third quarter, kicking 2 quick goals thanks to Andy McMill and Jason Rowan. But the Bloods crawled their way back to even the score going into the final break thanks to spearhead Will Kane, who kicked 3 in the quarter, including this ripper late in the term. Kane kicked things off early in the final term with his 4th goal for the day, giving the Bloods an early lead, and youngster Reece Buck kicked a second crucial goal, giving the Bloods a 2-goal lead. But a set shot from Port Fairy's Mitch Ryan and then this ripper from Sully gave the away side a 2-point lead. It was a bit of a tussle from then on, but Port Fairy gun recruit and spearhead Jason Rowan put the icing on the cake with his 3rd goal for the day, helping the Seagulls get the 4 points on the road. Terang Mortlake's Gus Burke and Joe Arundel had huge days out and featured in their better players, while Port Fairy's Matt Sully will most likely walk away with the 3 votes after one of the better games you'll see an individual play. Over to Camperdown now, where the Magpies hosted crosstown rivals Cobden. The Bombers managed to get the win on the road, coming away 16-point victors. Michael Coronius and Jesse Williamson kicked 3 goals each as they helped their side win, while Camperdown's Sam Gordon kicked 5 for his side. This win gives the Bombers a game clear of breathing room in 5th spot. Back into Warrnambool now, and the top side have made light work of Hamilton. South Warrnambool have come away with a 136-point win over the Roos at the Reed Oval. South Warrnambool's Will White put his skills on show, kicking 8 for the home side. Shannon Becks put on 5 and Sam Kelly contributed with 4. Hamilton's Darcy Russell kicked 3 of the Kangaroos' 4 goals. The Roosters sit a comfortable 3 games clear on top of the ladder. Out to Bushfield Oval, where the Eagles held no mercy for Portland, coming away 117-point winners on their home turf. Tom Batten had a field day out there, kicking 8 for his side in a best-on-ground performance. Felix Jones also hit the scoreboard hard with 4 snags. Portland's Will Hunter was the Tigers' only multiple goal scorer. North Warrnambool now sit in 3rd spot with just 2% separating them from Terang Mortlake in 4th. Over to the final game now, and we head out to Victoria Park, where Croydon also had a big win over Warrnambool. Croydon finished the game with a 75-point deficit over the Blues as they continued to gear up for their finals campaign. Connor Byrne was the Saints' best player, kicking 5 goals, while Jyron Neve was their 2nd best, kicking 4. Warrnambool's goals all came from single contributors. Croydon hold on to 2nd spot on the ladder again by percentage ahead of North Warrnambool and Terang Mortlake. Over to netball now, and staying in Croydon, the Blues upset the home side by 5 goals. Warrnambool came away with a crucial win to keep their finals hopes alive. Sitting just half a game out of the top 5, Croydon now sitting in 3rd with percentage separating them from North Warrnambool in 4th. Over to Bushfield, where the home side were able to fend off Portland by 5 goals at home, North Warrnambool have kept their chances alive to gain a second chance come finals time, with only percentage separating them from 3rd. To the Reed Oval, where South Warrnambool continue to go undefeated this season, dispatching of Hamilton by 28 goals. The reigning premiers sit comfortably on top of the ladder as they look towards finals with a lot of momentum, placing them in good stead to go back-to-back. Hamilton sit in 5th with just half a game, keeping them in the top 5. Up to Camperdown now, and the home side weren't able to fend off the crosstown rivals, with Cobden winning by 40 goals. The Bombers have 3.5 games of breathing room in 2nd spot as a grand final rematch starts to look very promising. And to the final game, we saw Terang Mortlake get the chocolates in Mortlake with a 14-goal win over Port Fairy. The Bloods will need a few things to go their way in order to make the top 5 at season's end. That's all for me, everyone. Some big wins over the weekend, and things are starting to tighten up in the top 5s as we look towards the season's end. I look forward to Friday's preview of round 15.